morning. I want to say to you first thing, I was using coconut milk in my coffee earlier. That was gross. Coconut milk from a can in coffee is gross, so I'm back to just cream. I just thought, hey, I think it'll be nice to try something different. No, it's not. Just stick to the same. Stick to the same, April. You're a Taurus. Stick to the same. So today is day one of the Autumn Readathon, and I'm very excited about it. I have been reading, I've already stuck into one of the books. I have started at the very beginning. I've started The Little Stranger by Sarah Waters. When I say I'm at the very beginning, I mean I'm not even 20 pages in. Like I'm very, I have a hair. Ugh. What world? Oh my goodness. Mornings are rough. So yes, I'm very, very early on, but the writing is wonderful. I just love her writing. So far so good. I'm listening to on audiobook right now a book that actually could have totally applied to this readathon, and it's Stiff by Mary Roach, and that is all about dead bodies. How very perfect for Halloween, right? And it is interesting. It's about dead bodies and what people in science do to dead bodies after we die. It's a little bit different than what I expected, but I'm reading that, I'm liking it. I'm not sure that it's blowing my mind. The research is amazing. Like, Mary Roach is known for her research, which I'm liking. I appreciate that, I should say. But there's a lot of stuff in there about animals that I didn't expect. Like, experiments that were done on dead bodies were also often done on live animals, and I'm like, no, like I signed up for a dead body story, and I'm really struggling with that. So I highly doubt that I'm going to be keeping this on my shelves, but it's okay. So yeah, that could have totally applied to that nonfiction prompt for this. I had wanted to read Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. Who knows how much I'm going to read though, you know? I'm working on right now a different video, a little sneak peek for you guys. I went to the library and went insane. I'm on like a house kick right now, and so I ordered, I think it's like 17 or 18 books from the library that are all about home decor and home design and like organization and that kind of thing. So this morning I'm gonna flip through. I don't really count these, unless I read them cover to cover, I don't really count these towards my reading goals because it's like this. So I'm going to stick into City Farmhouse Style, which sounds really cute. Also Sage Living by Anne Sage. I used to chat back and forth with Anne Sage when I used to have a blog called Adorn Inc. and we used to chat, and she has gone, like, her blog exploded, and I gave up on my blog, but her blog exploded and she came out with a book. So I'm really proud of her. I didn't actually know about the book, so I'm definitely going to be reading that this morning. And then this one looks really sweet as well. This is Home, The Art of Simple Living. So I'm gonna hunker down with my coffee and just like read cozy things. I love Saturdays. Libby is having the best time of her life over here. She loves her wet food. Oh look, she's going in the back to get more. Oh, her ears are gonna be a mess. This might be the most exciting day ever. One of my new bookcases is in. We are buying just one at a time because they're mega expensive at IKEA. So Barry just put this together for me and I'm so excited. This is in my little library, and I'm thinking I'm gonna put arcs up here And I think this is gonna be mostly my contemporary shelf, which is great. And then over here, oh God, look how many books, God, mess. Over here is my actual shelf. Eventually this is gonna go in a spare room, and I'm gonna put like nonfiction and that kind of thing on that shelf. And then I'll have 2 more of these IKEA shelves. These are the Leotorp shelves. So I'm gonna have 2 of these on this wall, and then I'll have like horror and thriller on one, and then all of my historical fiction on another. Maybe, are you excited about that? Are you excited? Okay guys, so I have made some really good progress. I'm so happy. Libby, are you happy? I don't really care. I just want to rest for a while. So here's what I've kind of sorted out. At the top, tippy top right here, the first 2 are all arcs that I was sent from publishers that I have not read yet. I get sent quite a few arcs. I'm so lucky for that. And I read a lot of arcs. I always make a point that I am like very frequently reading them, but that doesn't mean that I get to all of them. So this is great because I can kind of go here first if I'm looking for something to read. So I've got arcs up here, arcs here, and then here, this is a little sneak peek at my book haul for this upcoming month, my October book haul, I should say. So yeah, this will be where I plop all of the books that I've bought for that month. And then we're straight into contemporary. Look at how lovely. And then I put all of my hardcovers that are like those taller hardcovers here, and then the taller like paperbacks. And I have room. Look at this. I have room. It is a miracle. This feels like a miracle to me. I'm very excited. And now the state of the affairs over here is, well, it's not great. I can't wait now to get my other 2 bookcases. It's gonna look so good. I can't wait. This is the future, people. This is the future of my bookish life. Libby still doesn't care. Guys, this readathon is not going as well as I had planned. I didn't even read yesterday, so that's not good. Today is Monday. I'm home for lunch. Libby and I went for a little walk in the woods, but I am going to, oh, Libby wants a treat. I'm gonna be reading The Wonder tonight a little bit, but I have to go and vote, and I have to bring Libby to the vet, and life is crazy. Life is crazy. Libby, do you want a treat?
Yes, I want a treat. That's very clear.
These are pumpkin treats that my sister bought for Libby. Oh, Libby, you're so lucky. Life is good when you're a cavalier. And your mom spoils you. So yeah, I'm home for like a nanosecond. I'm gonna try and read a little tiny bit of The Wonder. I'm really not very far, like 30 pages, which is nothing. I'm not gonna do well with this readathon, I don't think. Like I'm enjoying The Little Stranger, but I think I'm gonna have to give myself until like October 31st to finish The Little Stranger because it's quite long. This one I want to read at least this one this week. I mean, come on. So I'm gonna pick this one back up and we shall see. I got book mail and I'm so excited. Thank you, Rain Coast Books, for sending me The Stranger Diaries by Ellie Griffiths. I can't remember where I heard about this from, but it sounds absolutely wonderful. Let me just see what in the world this is about. Claire Cassidy is no stranger to murder. As a high school English teacher specializing in the Gothic writer, she teaches a course on him every year, but when one of Claire's colleagues and closest friends is found dead, a line in that author's most famous story, The Stranger Left by Her Body, Claire is horrified to see her life collide with the storylines of her favorite literature. One day she finds her diary and there is writing on it that isn't hers, left on a page of an old diary, and it says, "Hello, Claire. You don't know me." What? Doesn't that sound wonderful? I'm so excited about this. Yes, to The Stranger Diaries. So we just got back from voting in Ottawa, which was good. That's done, that's out of the way. And so now I'm going to have like a cozy evening. I'm planning on lighting some candles. I might watch a little bit of TV and then read The Wonder. This is the plan. What do you guys think of my little man? My dad made this when he was like 15, and it used to really scare me when I was little because I thought it was a man screaming. And then my dad told me it was a man singing, and now it's my favorite piece. Like, this is what I would take if the house was burning down. Obviously I would take Libby and Barry, but if the house was burning down, this is what I would take. So I put it out on display here in the living room by the TV. I really like it. Yes. I tried to light this one-handed, but that was impossible. Hello guys. So it's Friday, and I have barely vlogged this week for the Autumn Readathon, and I feel a little bit guilty about it, but it's been quite a week and a lot has gone on this week and I'm exhausted, and I honestly haven't been reading very much, so I feel weird vlogging when I haven't been reading. Like, I genuinely have barely read just because of life. Yeah, so I think, so this week I was trying to read 2 books at once. I was trying to read Sarah Waters' The Little Stranger. These are physical books. And then I was also trying to read The Wonder by Emma Donoghue. I'm really not liking The Wonder by Emma Donoghue. I'm really bored. So I've decided to give it 30 more pages and then DNF it if I'm not into it. If it doesn't draw me in, I'm like 70 pages in and nothing has happened. And I'm just hating it so much. I'm liking The Little Stranger, so I've decided to I'm gonna just commit myself to this because I actually like it, and I'm gonna just put The Wonder to the side, give that 30 more pages, and then if I don't like it, I'm gonna DNF it. I did finish reading The Glass Castle. I listened to that on audiobook, and that was so wonderful and really hard to read sometimes because it's about a girl who grows up with very eccentric, and I think eccentric is a kind word to describe her parents. They're people who should not have ever been parents. If I'm being perfectly honest, they're horrific parents. I think these parents loved their child, but what they exposed them to and how they completely ignored their children and didn't provide for their children. And there are plenty of people who have a hard time providing for the children because they don't have the means to, and in those cases we need to support those people. But in this case it was just awful. But in any case, it was such an amazing book. I'm so glad that I read that. So I did finish one book this week, and then I started listening to the Romanov sisters, and I'm enjoying that as well. I'm at the very beginning of that though, so I'm going to continue reading The Little Stranger by Sarah Waters. I'm not very far. Yeah, I'm like 80 pages in, but it's a really well written book, and it's definitely drawing me in, and I want to be with these characters way more than I want to be with the characters in The Wonder. So I'm just gonna put down The Wonder for now and see what happens with The Little Stranger. So I'm really sorry that I've been all over the place, and I didn't even vlog today. Today I was at work all day. I barely got to come home for even lunch. I got my 10-year service award for being at my work, which was really lovely. I first of all, I can't even believe it's been 10 years since I started at my job, and I feel like people my age don't usually stay as long in positions. But yeah, it was really nice. Our CEO gave out quite a few awards, and some of them are my dearest friends, and he talked about me, and then he gave me my little award, and I got to choose what the award was. So I chose this perfume from Erin. I think she's the granddaughter of Estee Lauder, and it's this perfume called Tangier Vanille, and it's so funny. Today I was reading the package of the perfume, and I thought, oh my god, I totally am drawn to this because of the book Tangerine, which is totally set in Tangier anyway. I know that that's how it originally stemmed. Yeah, so it's just been a crazy busy week and a lot of ups and downs this week, and so I've been very distracted in my mind. So I'm sorry that it hasn't been the most amazing vlog of all time, but I did want to keep it real with you, let you know what's going on. I promise I'm going to continue to read this, and this was a major goal to read this year for me. I really want to read this so I can go and watch the movie, so that will continue. I hope that you guys had a lovely week. Did you also do the Autumn Readathon? Let me know in the comments below if you did, because I want to know how that went for you. I really wish that mine had gone a little bit better and that I was not so distracted and could actually read. But life, you know, you never know what life is going to bring you, and you can't force things. Even if you desperately want to read, sometimes you just can't. And also sometimes you need to finish watching the entire series of The Haunting of Hill House. That might have happened. It might have. Anyway, I hope you're doing well, and I will talk with you guys soon. Okay, bye!